It's Wednesday. Yesterday I thought it was Wednesday, but it was Tuesday. Is that happening to you? Um, yeah, good morning. As you know, every morning, 5 days a week, I get on here, have a little chat about marketing, news, business stuff, what's going on in Google and Facebook, and some personal tips and advice. If you're joining me, say hi. Tell me how you're doing today. How are you feeling? I listened to the news this morning, and there was positivity. There was less cases. There was positive stuff. Of course, there was negative stuff, but there was positive stuff. So it was felt a bit lighter. Did you experience that? Was it just the news I was listening to? I wonder. Yeah, so paying attention to the news less and less, and it's suiting me more and more. We live in a little community around here, and we don't really go out very much. It's kind of this new lifestyle for everybody else has fit more into my lifestyle of never wanting to go out. But that's just me, and I know I'm weird. Anyway, okay, for the news and marketing stuff today, there's some interesting stuff going on, like usual. Yesterday, I talked about how video was off the hook with Zoom and Google Meet. But what else is really interesting is Disney and Netflix and Amazon Prime all on the rise. Amazon years and years ago did not have the video streaming, and they got it, and then they were up at 8% and now of market share, and now I think they're probably up 20% maybe. So it's really interesting to see that television is being disrupted by internet video. And we're seeing this more and more. Like, if you're a parent out there, well, answer me this. Do you send your kids over to YouTube? I hear a lot of parents that I know, their kids love watching unboxing things. So I'm wondering, because that's, I think Google YouTube is the new TV. Funny enough, if you watch any of those nightly talk shows or any talk shows, and how they've moved to kind of an online setting because they're at home. Like, I watched Trevor Noah and Last Week Tonight, and it's just interesting because they look like YouTubers. They actually look like YouTubers now. Everybody seems to be on more of a even playing field because there's no audience. So I thought that was pretty interesting. Yeah, okay, so the other things besides, Facebook, Google, and Twitter stock went up on Monday. Not sure why. I have to dig into that more. Kind of interesting though. But we're seeing that, social media and the internet is definitely having an effect on everybody's lives, because this is how we interact now and how we communicate, whether it be on video or through text or audio. It's kind of interesting. Okay, and I mentioned this yesterday, Facebook and Google ad spends are down. There was an article I read this morning about how a fake ad got through the Google bots yesterday, and the ad was shown like 200 times. Well, the reality is, man, everybody's working hard and things fall through the cracks. So yes, so maybe now is not the time to put strain on the system that's already strained, but because let them figure it out. Anyway, that's just an opinion. Chrome flags. This is a total win. If you haven't heard about it, go check it out. Just type in Chrome flags into Google. I mentioned the grouping tabs yesterday. So that's from Chrome flags. And Chrome flags is like the flagship of Chrome extensions from Google. So go in, don't use them all, be careful, but go check it out because it's really interesting. Other interesting thing that is happening is last year, YouTube launched a thing called Bumper. Hey, Zilla, Lori, how you doing, buddy? I'm talking about Bumper. Google is launching today what I thought used to be Bumper, but it's a beta video builder. So that's pretty interesting for business owners to DIY their own video. So you should check it out. I'll send you the link because I know you totally want to build videos. I think your fairy cards would look amazing with video. You should check it out. I will send you the link. What else is going on? Oh, Instagram is going to overtake Facebook in revenue. That's pretty interesting. Are you an Instagrammer? I am not on Instagram, so I know it works really well for some businesses. So interesting that it's going to overtake revenue. I think that's most of the Google and Facebook news. What else can I say? So I read this weird thing yesterday. This is just a personal note. I would love your opinion. There's a theory about vitamin D and taking it a lot, like kind of overtaking it to help you manage your system naturally. What do you think? Have you read anything on this? I need to do more reading, but I've been told by a doctor to take vitamin D daily because I'm a ginger and should stay out of the sun. And then there's this other theory about overdosing on vitamin D and how it can help you. I don't know. Interesting. The other interesting thing before I go, because it's going to be a fast one this morning, there wasn't much news. I'm reading this book called The Four Tendencies. I'm wondering what book you're reading, if you're reading one. But in this book, it's just about how you respond and react to, I don't know, expectations. So I thought that was really interesting. I'm considered a rebel. I didn't think I was, but I'm wondering, do you ever step back and consider how you respond to things? And like, because can that help you determine how to get things done? For instance, if I give myself something I have to do, I begrudgingly most of the time do it, but sometimes I just don't want to do it and don't do it. And I can't force myself to do things sometimes. It's very weird. It's a whole mind game. Anyway, Lori, you're saying you take 300 milligrams a day. Now, why do you do that? It's all that matters. What's all that matters? How you interpret things, how you make yourself do things. I find it really hard, but then we all make our own realities, right? So what we find beautiful, what we focus on, that silver lining versus that gray cloud, which one are we focusing on? So I know we're all stuck in our houses, and I know some people are thriving in this environment and other people are going stir crazy, and that might depend on where you live or what your home environment is, if you live alone or with people, or you're used to this or not. It's a whole new world, and there can be a lot of fun that happens. I think a lot more attention is being paid to online things. That's why I'm getting on and doing the lives every morning to talk about business and marketing and some personal and helpful advice. Hopefully it helps you because it helps me. Laura, you're saying how you respond is all that matters. It's true. Sometimes I just react. I work on that all the time. But as we grow older, we seem to grow wiser sometimes, right? Kind of crazy. Anyway, that's it for today. I will see you hopefully tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Oh, Lori, you're up rather early. This is what early morning looks like, buddy. Anyway, if you're joining me now and you're on the replay, type in replay, send some love, some hearts, answer one of my brilliantly asked questions, and we will see you tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. to talk about business, marketing, news, tips, and advice. Okay, bye.